A CBS News poll finds former President Donald Trump is ahead of the rest of the field in Iowa and also in New Hampshire. In the Granite State, 44% of likely GOP primary voters would vote for Trump today. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is gaining on his lead, but is still coming in second place at 29%. And 4 weeks out from the Iowa caucuses, the former president holds a commanding lead there. 58% of likely Republican caucus voters support him. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis comes in far behind in second place. CBS News campaign reporter Aaron Navarro joins us now from Iowa. Aaron, so what is the Florida governor's winning strategy in Iowa? I understand that he's paid a lot of attention to that state over the last year.
It's interesting. It's kind of doing what he has been doing, but maybe at an accelerated clip. He's been barnstorming the state. He did a 99-county tour visiting every county here in Iowa. And today he's going to hit central Iowa, kind of in the Des Moines area, and then trek out to eastern Iowa. He's really just making these touch points with voters that he's already connected with, convincing them to vote for him in the caucus. And it's interesting because he has been putting in this effort. He's made Iowa such a big focus. But as you mentioned, our CBS News poll on Iowa specifically still has him down about 30 points or more to former President Trump.
So what are Iowa voters saying in terms of the polling about why is it that they're overwhelmingly supporting former President Trump?
Well, in the polling for New Hampshire specifically, you had Trump get a majority of voters that think he's a strong leader, that think he can beat Biden in 2024. But even anecdotally, I was here at this employee town hall about half an hour from Des Moines, and I was talking to a voter, younger voter, around 22, and he said he's leaning towards Trump just because he thinks that he is honest and that to him he speaks, what is on his mind. And that's kind of been the needle these candidates have had to thread. A lot of Republican voters may already know about Trump and his behavior, but they like some of the policies on the economy, immigration that he had during his term. And that's why you see someone like DeSantis try and make more substantive attacks on Trump and not the behavioral, because some voters already kind of have that baked in their minds.
And Aaron, the last couple of campaigns for Trump, he has been widely accused of making xenophobic, racist comments. Over the weekend, Trump said immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, which the Biden campaign compared to the kind of rhetoric that you would hear from Hitler. How critical has the rest of the field been about Trump's rhetoric? We know that Chris Christie was critical yesterday on Face the Nation, but what else are people saying?
So that day that Trump made those comments, we asked DeSantis about it, and he kind of pivoted, saying he hasn't seen the full comments. So we pressed him again after his event today here in Adel, Iowa. Take a listen to what he had to say about Trump's comments.
Give them an ability, the opposition an ability, to try to make it about something else with some of those comments. I just think it's just a tactical mistake. Why are we in a situation where we're even having those discussions? We need a candidate that's going to be very focused and disciplined on pressing the case against the Biden administration, on showing why what they did, what they've done has been a disaster for this country, and showing the American people how we're going to do it better going forward.
Like a very long no comment.
So as you heard, right. And it was interesting. He said it was a tactical mistake, kind of going after the political impact of it, but not really the substance of what Trump has been saying.
Yep. Well, Aaron Navarro, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.